Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm taking you to the beautiful village of Imerovigli in Santorini, Greece. This stunning village is famous for its incredible caldera views, peaceful atmosphere, charming whitewashed buildings and luxury hotels. I'll be exploring the picturesque streets, sharing some interesting facts, trying some amazing cuisine, and showing you why Imerovigli is one of the most beautiful places to visit in Santorini. If you enjoy travel videos, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get started. There we are heading to Imerovigli. These are my earrings. So we will be starting the day in Fira and then travelling over, and I will take you on the journey. So starting the day with breakfast, got some pancakes, some coffee which has banana and dates in it, so it's like a smoothie slash coffee, and then this is egg, bread and some salads, scrambled egg with some black pepper on top. Mine is some pancakes with maple syrup and sugared icing sugar on top. So the pancake is nice. It's got a nice flavour. I'm not sure about the coffee. It tastes more like a smoothie than a coffee. So after breakfast we will be heading to the streets of Fira and just explore a little bit before heading over to the next place in Santorini called Imerovigli. So Fira does have a lot of souvenir shops and gift shops where you can pick a variety of different objects or souvenirs to take home. They have some beautifully decorated things here. This one looks a bit like an art shop. So these are actually handmade, hand painted. It was very nice to look around these and just see what's out there. They did have a video playing showing how they make all these items. There is also a lot of clothing stores that do not have matching clothes to match the aesthetic. You can always buy it in one of these shops. Really waiting for the bus to go to Imerovigli, but it is quite busy. There's a queue of people everywhere, so this is the bus station in Fira. It costs about €2, so it's quite cheap. And they do go to different places like Oya as well. You can see the ocean in the distance. The roads are quite steep going up. And this is more of a local area. Arrived here by bus. It's a lot quieter here than it is in Fira. So this is the villa. You've got some seating area and you've got a beautiful view of the sea. Really quiet here compared to Fira. You can see the blue domes as well. You've got a nice little jacuzzi slash pool here. This is beautiful. So you can see the whole of Imerovigli here. This peaceful village is famous for its breathtaking views of the caldera. Just gonna fly the drone. And there goes our drone. So many of the hotels in Imerovigli have infinity pools overlooking the caldera. The village is famous for its whitewashed buildings and blue domed buildings as well. The contrast between the white buildings and the blue sea and volcanic cliff make it one of Greece's most photographed locations. See the island in the background. Imerovigli is the highest village on the caldera, sitting at 330 to 336 meters above sea level, giving visitors some of the best panoramic views of the island. The name Imerovigli comes from Greek word meaning day and watchtower, as the village was once used as a lookout point to spot pirate ships approaching the island. One of the village's most famous landmarks is Sakaros Rock, a huge volcanic rock formation that was once home to a Venetian castle built in the 1200s. Today's visitors can hike to the ruins and enjoy the spectacular views of the sea. The slight difference between Fira and this place. This place is, all the buildings are white and there is a bit more blue domes. It's very similar, but you can tell a slight difference. They're doing a flying dress shoot over there. Well, these cost around €250 and it's about 30 minutes. They have an assistant that helps to fly the dress and also take pictures with professional photographers. You can see there's lots of people doing this. There's about 5 spots in this area where they do hold them, and they happen all day. These photo shoots have to be booked online. And in one of my next videos I will be showing the photo shoot experience, not of using a flying dress because I didn't opt in for that. I just wanted to choose my own, but I did go ahead with the photography package. But mine was booked in Oya. There's a hiking destination here, which is quite high, but it's got some steps so you can climb. This is a beautiful place. That is a beautiful hotel. I love the theme of blue and white that Santorini has all the way through. There's a lot of restaurants here and a lot of hotels as well, and villas. The next villa we will be staying at tomorrow is in this location as well. So there will be a separate video about that one. So it will have a cave pool and it is quite a popular one. I really like these doorways. When you peek through them, you see a beautiful view of the sea. There's quite a few of these throughout Santorini, and the viewpoints are great. They either belong to hotels or sometimes restaurants. We are currently heading to a restaurant called Above Bistro, which is a beautiful rooftop pool restaurant, but there is quite a long hike to get there, and the hike is kind of worth it because you get to see all these beautiful views which are so natural. Reservation at this restaurant's called the Above Bistro, and let's have a look. The views were absolutely spectacular, and there was something quite nice about this because there wasn't many people there, which made it nice and private. And the hiking trail, even though it's hot, it was worth it definitely to come here and also explore the natural scenery on the way. It's actually not hot here though. It's windy. Yeah, so this is a charcoal infused sourdough bread. So it's got a black colour because it has got charcoal infused. And this is like a spread. It's like a fish spread. So the presentation looks really nice. So you spread it onto the bread, and the bread is nice and toasted and warm as well. And that's just some regular Sprite with some ice and lemon. Dinner with a view doesn't get better than that. So the spread was very creamy and tangy. It had also had some little fish eggs, and the bread was really fluffy and homemade, so it's really nice. So now for the mains. So this is some grilled sea bass with some greens, and then this is prawn orzo with some chives and parsley. So it's got like a tomato base. The prawns, they're quite big prawns, but the portion sizes are quite small, but nevertheless it looks really good. And the presentation is so beautiful. So this dish was my favourite food I've had in Santorini. So the orzo with the tomato sauce had so much flavour. The shrimp was really buttery and soft, and this was very tangy, but it also had a sweetness to it. It was amazing. And this is the restaurant. So it's got some tables inside as well. It's got a lovely beachfront, as you can see in front, and yeah, it's a very nice fine dining kind of restaurant. I do rate the starter 8 out of 10, and the orzo was a 9 out of 10. It was really good. So the pool is so clear. There are some hotels nearby as well. And you are literally eating on the edge of the pool. It does get fairly windy up here because it is on the top. The meal came to around £106 in UK price, and that was for starters and for the main. So overall it was quite nice, even though it's a little bit pricey. I thought the experience made it worth it. And the last glimpse before we leave. So they do have a few tables with different locations, but I think the table we had picked was quite a nice one because it had a central view of the whole sea. As you can see, the chairs are quite close to the edge of the pool, so you just have to be a little bit careful. Another good thing was, because there was no other people there, we could pick the table that was the best. I did have to make a reservation here though in advance. And this is just outside the restaurant, so as you can see it is pretty much in the middle of nowhere. Now we have walked back to the busier parts of the town. There are some more souvenirs here. So they have these beautifully painted ornaments that you can take to remember this place by. All have like the blue domes or the whitewashed buildings. So I think the main thing I've noticed as a difference between Fira and this place is probably this place has a lot more hotels and restaurants, but so does Fira, but this place has a little less of like shops and souvenir shops. Even though there are some, there's not as many. There's not like markets, not lots of stores, but Fira is just packed with different stores. If you want a lot more quieter, peaceful walks, this is probably the place to be, because as you can see there is not many people around, whereas Fira would be very, very crowded and just full of people everywhere. And Oya, which will be in the next few videos, is even more crowded than Fira. Around and see what's out there. I think wherever you turn to, you do see this view of the volcanic islands, and that's just something you see from most parts of Santorini. It doesn't matter which place you go to, you just get different angle views of this little island in the middle. It's gone warmer now. You like these little doorways. We're heading back to white buildings. It's actually really, really deep down here. I don't know if you can catch it on the camera, but it's very, very, very steep. You might have noticed there is stairs everywhere, so you do have to climb up and down stairs, so it can get quite tiring and do need like a few breaks in between, especially when it's hot. There's another photo shoot going on there. We're walking towards the iconic Blue Dome now. These are all real plants and look how amazing they look. There is a variety here. At the Blue Dome, it's gated up so you can't actually go in there. Well, here it is. It's fairly big. There is another one that you can see in the distance as well. There it is behind me. The sun is really high right now. Some more villas. So overall, it was a nice trip. It had nice views. It was less busier than Fira is, because Fira is very busy and to get around and everything. The only thing I would say is about midday to afternoon it gets really hot. It does get quite difficult to walk because it's all uphill as well. So other than that, the food was really good. You get that nice luxury experience, I would say, so it's worth it. But now we're back in Fira. And that's it for today. Please remember to like and subscribe for more, and stay tuned for more videos of Santorini coming soon.